Today we're going to take a look at this, the Honda Accord Sport. So what makes this the Sport model? Well, first off, it has a 2.4-liter engine with 189 horsepower. It also comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, and best of all, it's only $24,000. The Accord traditionally is not an emotional car. It is a mainstream sedan with mainstream aspirations. They would sell a lot of these, and this new Accord is no different. However, there are some things that I'd like to point out.
Though it's not the most expensive, it is perhaps the best-looking Accord Honda makes, thanks to the exclusive 18-inch alloy wheels and a small rear deck spoiler. Like all Accords, the trunk contains a full-size spare under the floor. It also has plenty of room for a full set of luggage. Need more room? The back seats fold down easy, thanks to remote pulls. With the back seats up, there's plenty of room for a full-size adult. So far, so good. Now let's see what else this Accord Sport has to offer.
Okay, so here we are inside the 2015 Honda Accord Sport. Let's take a quick look and see what we got. Well, the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It actually feels pretty nice. And overall, this cabin is actually quite good. You have your soft touch plastics. Everything makes sense. There's a nice big dial here, which apparently will do something once the car is turned on. And in the center of it all, blows my mind, it is a 6-speed manual transmission. Who knew you can even get an Accord with a 6-speed manual transmission? Let's go ahead and turn it on and see how it does. Standard key, I'm gonna need that. So the center cluster here has a ring within a ring within a ring. The outer ring being the speedo, the traditional miles per hour. Next ring in is speedo in kilometers per hour. And then inside of that is a LCD display that gives you some additional information such as miles per gallon, average, oil life, just some basics. On the left, you have a tachometer. On the right, you have engine temperature, fuel gauge, and then any lights such as cruise control and whatnot, which is what these buttons do. We have cruise control here. We also have a multi-screen menu here. Oh, and that controls the center screen over here.
Because this model is just one step above the base trim, it doesn't contain navigation. The large screen does, however, provide easy access to the audio system, which supports USB devices. Shift the Accord Sport into reverse, and the standard rear-view camera is engaged for a clear view behind the vehicle. The Accord also features dual-zone climate control using traditional switchgear. This is a major plus.
Now, the official ratings on this car are 24 miles to the gallon in the city, 34 miles to gallon on the highway. Let's talk about what this car has going on elsewhere. In the back, there is enough room to fit an entire football team back there. I mean, seriously, that's a ton of room. And that's why somebody would choose the Accord over a smaller car like the Civic. That is where the bonus comes in. Bonus space for your legs, for your hips, for your head. It's all back there in the Accord. Up here, the seats are super comfortable. I mean, this is really nice. It kind of feels like memory foam. I don't know if it is, but it feels like that. Plenty of cushion, but it's also not like I'm in a love seat. I actually feel like I'm pretty well planted inside the seat, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and put it into gear and see how she does. Now, one of my greatest joys is driving at Laguna Seca in a Honda Civic Si with a manual transmission. And I have to say, this manual feels just like the SIs. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same manual. You know, this car has plenty of power. Dare I say it's even sporty? I don't think the Honda Accord is a sporty car. No, that's not possible, is it? Yeah, it is. It makes nice noises. I'm actually really impressed with this one. You know, when I first got this car, I'm like, oh great, it's a Honda Accord. I know exactly what I'm getting into. It's going to be big, it's going to be boring, and I'm not going to have any fun with it. But you know what? This is a really fun car to drive. But it makes such nice noises. I mean, really, that is a wonderful soundtrack.
It sounds nice because the Accord Sport features a special dual exhaust system. It's functional too, adding 4 extra horsepower and 1 extra pound-feet of torque over the base Accord LX. On the road, the Accord Sport provides much better handling than you might expect, in part thanks to the larger wheels, which provide plenty of grip. But we also have to give credit to the suspension engineers at Honda for dialing in the fun, without compromising everyday drivability.
Even in economy mode, it's still fun to drive. I don't think I've ever said that. Now, this car doesn't have a few items that you would probably want to get. It doesn't have navigation in spite of the huge screen. It also doesn't have AV. You can't plug in video down below here, which is an option. It also doesn't have a sunroof. If you like that, again, that's an option. Oh, want automatic? Yes, that is also an option. Although my personal preference is always for a manual transmission. But that said, my wife wouldn't be able to drive it because she's all about the automatics. So there's that. So overall, Honda has done a superb job in providing a fun-to-drive, economical, very practical mid-size sedan for less than $25,000. Good job, Honda. I knew you guys could do it. I'm Ryan Douthit for AutoNation. We'll see you again next time.